Now, Donna, raise your hand, please, so they know that you're... What about Donna? Well, Carolyn and Donna were roomies on the tour. And I said to myself, who cares about Donna? But I also knew that there was another fellow on the tour, Arnie Dirksen, who had looked favorably in Donna's direction and so on. So I went up to Arnie and I said, Arnie, how would you like to have a date on the way back to the... So he took the bait. And that was our first date. So then and it was her mother's birthday as well that evening. Well, we dated that year, and then the next year, we were going to go out and celebrate that we'd been dating for 1 year. And it was her mother's birthday, of course, again, and her mother had left the house with some of her siblings to go out to eat because her mother was a widow, and so we were getting ready to go, and I said, you know, before we go, I want to ask you something. And I was so nervous. I'm not going to tell you what I was afraid I was going to do. But she sat down on the couch, and I got down to one knee, and I opened up this little box and asked her if and she just looked at it. And I said, well, take it. I was so nervous. My first time up here, because Carolyn grew up here, her parents built in the mid-40s. And so my first time up here to visit actually was 52 years ago, this last spring. We had been dating that year, and I came up after I'd started working back in Sioux Falls and visited she and her mother up here. And I wasn't even sure where they were and where the place was. I thought I remembered Rush Lake. I mean, come on. And I drove up here after work, and it was as dark as could be, and I turned off, I think, down at Cross Lake and going up the back way and ended up at 50 Lakes. And